Hey guys, it is me, Jay Anthony, and in today's tutorial we are going to be digging into the new Anastasia Beverly Hills x Alyssa Edwards collaboration palette. I am so excited to be doing a tutorial on this look, and if you want to know how to do it, just like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll show you guys how to complete this look. Well, like I said, we are going to be digging into the Alyssa Edwards palette, and we are going to be going in with the shade Dream It, and I am going to be taking that with my Morphe M514 brush, and I'm going to be adding this Dream It shade in my inner tear duct, just applying it to my inner tear duct only, just because I am going to be doing an ombre effect eyeshadow tutorial in today's video. I am making sure I am blending that out into my inner crease and making sure everything does look blended. A lot of people need to understand that taking your time is key to success, and just blending and making sure that your eye makeup looks the most best at all times if you just take your time. So now I am going to be going in with a purple shade. Now this purple shade that I'm using is not believed from the shade, or I mean from the palette, but I am using the 35B palette from Morphe. A lot of people may be like, why are you posting, or why are you talking about a palette that is discontinued? I know there's James Charles palettes out there, so if you guys can find any regular purple shade that looks similar to that shade, just make sure to incorporate it and you guys can get the same exact look. In this video, I am using my MAC 224 brush to blend out that purple shade. My MAC 224 brush always been my ride or die. If you've been following me for a really long time, you guys know that MAC brush has always been my all-time favorite before Morphe brushes. So just to make that clear, I am going in with my M514 brush from Morphe to blend those two shades together. And now I am going in with concealer. It doesn't matter what concealer you use, I'm just using any type of concealer. I just cut my crease with the concealer. I didn't cut the crease all the way, I did it halfway. I am going in with this green shade from the 35B palette, if you are wondering as well. So two of these shades that I'm using in this tutorial are from the 35B palette, so don't forget. I am going to be just making sure that the shadow is really packed on there, making sure it looks really cut. When I say cut, I want it cut. Okay, and now I am going to be going in with an e.l.f. blending brush, and I'm going to be packing on that purple shade that I did before to blend it out at the outer V of my eye. And I'm just packing on that purple shade and making sure everything looks blended and smooth. So now I am going to be going in with the Italia liquid eyeliner. One of my closest friends, Natalie, or I mean not Natalie, Nayeli, she got me hooked onto this eyeliner. I didn't really know about Italia Beauty until recently. My friends told me about it, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it. And I tried it, and girl, I am obsessed. You can find it at your local flea market for only $1 or $2. I am going in with mascara just to coat my lashes before, not you know, falsies. You guys know me and falsies. I can never go without a look without falsies, because falsies complete the look. Now I am going in with the all-time favorite Mario Badescu setting spray. I always, when I say always, I always use this to basically prep my skin. I am going in with the Wet n Wild foundation stick. Now I want to do a dedicated video on my everyday foundation routine, or an everyday wear foundation, because I will say this foundation right here is my all-time favorite. When I say all-time favorite, it's one of my all-time favorite ultra best. This is the Ultra HD comparison. This is the dupe to the Ultra HD from Makeup Forever. If you guys been following me for a while, you guys know that I was obsessed with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation, but I found a dupe for only $4 to $5, and that is this foundation right here. I am using the 302 brush, or I think this is the 301 brush from Real Techniques, and it's a foundation brush. Basically, I blend out my foundation with this. I love the packaging. I love how the brush is just so sparkly and pink. It's just my favorite. To blend out my forehead, I do go in with a beauty blender. I don't know why, I always do. I am going in with a ColourPop concealer. I don't know what shade I'm in, but I do love this ColourPop concealer. It's one of my all-time favorite concealers as well at this moment. I want to do a video on my all-time favorites, and basically I'm going to be doing a full face of my all-time favorites. So if you guys want to know a video about that, or want to know about all my favorite products, just let me know down below. If you guys want to see a dedicated eyebrow tutorial as well, I can do that for you guys. Just let me know, like I said, down below, and I'll for sure get to you guys and make sure I do that. I am going to be blending this out later on with a beauty blender. It doesn't matter what beauty blender you're using, as long as it's making sure everything's blended out. But I will say, one of my all-time favorite brushes, or I mean sponges, I will say a sponge that I've been using a lot recently. I went to Ulta and I picked up the Morphe sponge, and let me tell you, I love the Morphe sponge. It's also one of my favorites at this current moment, and I just love it. Now for this ColourPop concealer, I did go in with a darker shade. Now this is just for cream contour. I love, like I said, the concealers from them, so I use it for cream highlight and, you know, contouring as well. I don't know what the shade is on here or what shade I am using to contour, but I will leave it in the description box down below. I make sure just to blend everything out, like you know the deal. Just make sure everything is blended. I make sure that I leave a leftover product there because I do want this look to look really intense. So I don't blend it out all the way, but I try to, if you get what I'm trying to say, because I do want the look to still stay there, like the, you know, cream contour. I would really want to lose an extra pound in just 3 seconds, so I make sure that I leave some product on my face. Now I am going on with the Wet n Wild Loose Face Powder, and I use this to set my under eyes. I love this translucent powder. It has basically taken over from my Airspun. I don't use Airspun as much. I basically have a new Airspun in my drawers, and I still haven't used it because I've been using this Wet n Wild one because it's like literally my all-time favorite. But I will be using the Airspun one once this one runs out, so I can, you know, get rid of that one and just use it. I am using some powder. I don't know what powder I was using, but I will say it must have been my Infallible Pro powder, and I just powdered my whole face up and make sure everything was set. Now I am going in with my contour powder kit from, basically, I think this was e.l.f. Yeah, this is the e.l.f. contour kit, and I am contouring my face. The brush that I am using is from MAC, and this is the 249 brush, I think, and I usually use this to powder my face, but I was using it to contour, or I mean to bronze my face. Now I am going to be cutting my cheeks with the leftover loose translucent powder that I had in my pan, and yeah, I'm just going to be cutting up my, what would that be? My jawline? Yeah, I'll be cutting up my jawline to make sure that everything is just cut and crisp. I am going to be going in with this Wet n Wild Duo Mongolian, or I think it's Magola, contour and highlight duo. And I'm using the highlighting shade just to set my under eyes and make sure everything looks a lot more brighter. And I'm using my e.l.f. blush brush to apply that product. Now for highlight, I am going to be going in with a loose highlighter from Wet n Wild. I'll be leaving the name down below. There's only 2 shades from the collection, so I think this is the lightest shade from the collection that they have from their loose highlighters. So I'm going to be applying that highlighter shade. I don't know exactly what brush I was using, but I think it was most likely my Morphe M505 brush to highlight today. That's what I was using in that video. That is an eyeshadow brush, if you're wondering. That's not a dedicated highlighting brush. I use it to highlight, but it's originally a highlight eyeshadow blending brush, if you guys are wondering. But now I am going to be applying that blue shade under my eyes, and also for the purple, and I'm going to make sure that everything looks blended under my eyes, just to make sure the combination on my eyelids on top match my bottom eyelash. So you know the deal. And I am using a random, I wouldn't even know what to call this brush, but it's a random detailed eyeshadow brush, and I just applied the shadow with that. Now for my lip combo, I'll leave everything down below, but basically this is the final complete look for this tutorial. I did use Pure Hollywood for the lips, or I think it was Jeffree Star birthday suit. But before I go in this video, I want you guys all to know, if you enjoyed it, like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you guys let me know down below what you guys want to see next. I'll for sure do that for you guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below on what you thought about this look and subscribe to my channel and follow me on all my socials. Love you guys.